This is Texas Cold Cases from 1990 to 1995. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. Deanna Merrifield disappeared from Killeen, Texas on July 22, 1990. She was 13 years old. She would now be 47. She was 5'4" and weighed 115 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 254-501-8891. Martha Dunn disappeared from Dangerfield, Texas on September 5, 1990. She was 15 years old. She would now be 49. She was 5'4" and weighed 95 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 903-645-2232. The next day, Martha's boyfriend, Eric Glenn Owens, also disappeared from Dangerfield, Texas on September 6, 1990. He was 17 years old. He would now be 51. He was 5'10" and weighed 140 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 903-645-2232. Stephanie Bueller disappeared from Houston, Texas on September 8, 1990. She was 18 years old. She would now be 52. She was 5'7" and weighed 130 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 713-884-3131. Megan Gardner disappeared from Tyler, Texas on March 27, 1991. She was 3 years old. She would now be 36. She was 3'2" and weighed 30 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 903-531-1000. Kelly Wilson disappeared from Gilmer, Texas on January 5, 1992. She was 17 years old. She would now be 50. She was 5'7" and weighed 120 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 903-843-5545. Patricia Loya disappeared from El Paso, Texas on April 26, 1993. She was 15 years old. She would now be 46. She was 5'2" and weighed 115 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 915-832-4400. Chance Wackerhagen disappeared from Lockhart, Texas on December 26, 1993. He was 9 years old. He would now be 39. He was 4'8" and weighed 75 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. His father, Lee, also disappeared that day on December 26, 1993. He was 40 years old. He would now be 70. He was 6'4" and weighed 240 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information about Chance or Lee, call 361-593-1700. Ariza Olivares disappeared from Pflugerville, Texas on February 1, 1994. She was 16 years old. She would now be 46. She was 5'4" and weighed 120 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 512-854-3237. Nicholas Barclay disappeared from San Antonio, Texas on June 13, 1994. He was 13 years old. He would now be 43. He was 4'8" and weighed 80 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 210-207-7484. Misty Ortega disappeared from Troop, Texas on August 8, 1995. She was 15 years old. She would now be 44. She was 5'9" and weighed 140 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. Her sister, Crystal Lynn, also went missing with her from Troop, Texas on August 8, 1995. She was 13 years old. She would now be 42. She was 5'4" and weighed 130 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information about either of the girls, call 903-683-2271. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.